Bro, what's up, folks? Oh man, I don't know what happened, but I started feeling a lot like a sleepy bug kind of hit me. It was like, hello, Kick, hello, Twitch, hello, YouTube. I thought I turned it down. My bad. I'll skip this song. All right, cool. So welcome back, everybody. So yesterday we played Void Hammers, and today we are playing Bleed Hammers. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit. Then whichever one I like the most or is the most efficient, I'll stick with. It'll probably end up being Bleed Hammers is the most efficient, but there's nothing wrong with Void Storm. Void Storm was fun. Oh man! All of a sudden, just snuck up on me. What do we need? Oh, let's make sure that we have the loot filter that we made for this. Javelin Spear. Oh. Okay. I got some soda right here. Let's, bottoms up, chat. Hope you all had a good one. Oh, here we go. Spears. Any dungeon, Age of Winter. No, we'll do any dungeon. Okay, come on. A few more rolls. Rare enemies. That's good for me. All right. Oh, it was right there. Bah humbug. Okay, I'll give you two more rolls. Then we're moving on. Shade of Orbis, fine by me, or Rage. I'm gonna go with Rage. Oh, here we go. Deaths of rare enemies in dungeons. Okay, cool. Now, let's pick up a couple of Reading Prophecies. Kill Juro. Works for me. Death's a Boss. Exalted Reigns. Works for me. Deaths to rare enemies. Works for me. Is there any unique relics I need? Not that I can think of. The only unique relic that would work, like, I'll take that. The only unique relic that I can think of would be like Code of an Erased. So, ooh. Just gotta do Soulfire for 14 reigns. Bet, man. Kill Rye, that looks good. Death's a boss. I'm gonna do this one. I need the Exalted Rings. Void Horror, okay. Oh, baby. That's a yes. Just give me a whole bunch more of those, please. For 18 rings? Done. Diamond Matrons? Annoying as hell, but... Oh! Diamond Matrons are in Temporal Sanctum. Bam. Done. Good deal. Good talk. Exalted Relic? No. Alright. Let's go farm some favorite. Now, let me make sure I made the last ruin my high-end timeline, so to speak, so I can lower the corruption in the other timelines. Let's look here. Yes. At least for this character. So, for this one, we can lower the corruption to 800. Yeah, instead of farming at 1,000. I don't really want to farm at 1,000 right now. I mean, maybe 900, right? Like we can do 900, but 1,000. I want to farm. I don't want to. There we go. Sure. I mean, anything useful. Well, here, let me What? Because it's tier 6, right? Oh my gosh. Look, oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got health, throwing attack speed, and damage. Bro. Evening, sir. How are things? Things are going well, Deej. Okay, I will say this, not the perfect base. I mean, a gold ring is fine. But that is actually a nicely rolled ring. All we got to do is just add something to it. It could be poison. We could save this. We could start off the build, whatever we go with that. Yeah, that's very nice. What are you up to tonight, Deej? Mostly just vegging, doing some text-based RPG with the wife while watching you for a bit. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your time with me. I appreciate it, man. Okay, let's check this out. I got out of prison for a bit. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, wait, Deej, you've been here. Are you telling me you've been in prison? You got out for the first time in 3 weeks. I got you. I understand. You could probably see the look on my face of I got out of prison today, but then I realized I misread it. I got out of the prison. Like, no, it's fine. I like once I realized I misread it, I'm like, oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So do you work from home, Deej? I'm not sure why I thought you were doing Void Hammer. I was doing Void Hammers yesterday. No, title says Bleed. I was doing Void yesterday. I'm switching it up since I'm just farming. I'm not married to one build. I'm disabled. I don't work, unfortunately. Understood. Actually, I feel like I feel like we talked about this before. Yeah, Deej, I feel like we talked about this before. It's starting to come back to me. Yeah. Sorry if I'm, Yeah, I think you mentioned being at the house. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's starting to come back. 24 mana, not too bad. Okay, so yeah, I've brought it up. I have a screwed up back. No worries. You have a lot of personalities across multiple mediums to keep track. That's true. I do have a lot of people that I talk to. Sorry. Yeah, you can have up to 30. Okay, well, I think I can successfully... Actually, no, this is my only form of leech. Okay, we'll try a different build. Yeah, I'm gonna get screwed if I try going out there. All right, cool. All right, let's go do some blasting. Actually, no. We can just put it in like normal. Alright, let's go. Because the cool thing about 800 corruption, I don't really, with this build, don't have to worry about modifiers. At 1000 corruption, I will. Okay, let's put this over there. Health and endurance. Oh, this is kind of nice. Okay, T7 health, T6 endurance. Sweet. Is there spears? It's all mixed in, isn't it? Don't worry, I'm not going to go too crazy. There we go. I really should try cough, but too stuck on the bazaar. Hey, no worries, man. You do what you like. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I would say this is probably one of the best things about cough. Not necessarily. Nah, this is not one of the best things. It's a nice perk, but the Runes of Ascendance, you have a % chance not to burn it when using on an item that has a Circle of Fortune like rank. If you look down there in the corner, you have a percentage chance not to burn it. So if you go do a prophecy for like Exalted Spears and you're trying to get unique spears, you can do that, do a bunch of those prophecies, and then just use the Runes of Ascendance, and you get to keep like 40% of your Runes of Ascendance. Okay, cool. And because of that, I now got Nemesis material. Oh, yes, but I'm terrible at the auction house game. So, yeah, come to the cough side. Come to the cough side, my friend. Honestly, like, so I will be going back to Cycle before the end of this cycle, and in Cycle, my character is Merchant's Guild. So I will be playing in Merchant's Guild. I don't see myself farming up Cough in Cycle. I'm just going to stick with Merchant's Guild. It'll be a nice little refresher anyway for me to get used to Merchant's Guild again. I have no plans to go back to Merchant's Guild in Season 2, but it's good information for me to know, because there's probably going to be a lot of newer players or players coming back after a long time going, what's this do? What's that do? I'll be up to date. Regardless, it'll be interesting playing in Merchant's Guild again. I think the thing I didn't like about it is having to know what would sell and not necessarily what you're looking for. I mean, you're still looking for what you're looking for, but you also got to know what will sell. So as Dread put it, you got to know your build as well as everybody else's build. Whereas for me, I just like to, for the most part, I mean, obviously today I am trying to farm specific gear. It's so late in the cycle, the economy is stagnant. At this point, though, my character's got like 5 mil. I could probably buy what I need. And hopefully it's cheap, because, like you said, it's stagnant. Hopefully people just are marking down all their gear. I mean, we'll see. If I'm having trouble getting items, then I'll have to go grind out Circle of Fortune, which is going to suck, because I'm probably not going to have a lot of items that I could just slap a build together with, since most of it's probably been purchased off the bazaar. How's your DPS? Let's go test it. I'm gonna say DPS is decent, Shogun. I don't think it's higher than like some of the crit builds I've done recently, but it's really good for, it's good for this. Oh, Masu, thank you so much for the follow. It's good for hitting a group of enemies like that. Bam. Look at all these enemies who have hundreds of stacks. Right? Like, the stacks are obscene. And then I can just walk away. Like, look, they're still ticking. This build's really good for just, you know, tagging a bunch of enemies and then moving on. So I have pushed 1,000 corruption, but I'm farming with this build right now, so I got it down to 800. Yeah. It's here. If you want to check out the build, hold on. I've already done a build guide for it. I'm just farming with this one. This one's done. I've come back and I've played it. I push it to 1,000 corruption. I've for the most part, I've pushed it to 1,000 corruption, and I haven't changed the gear since I released the build a couple months ago. It's still rocking. Void Storm, Smite. Here we go. Here, if you ever wanted to check out the gear, there's the build video right there. You can click on the planner. Gear has not changed. I'm still rocking the same gear. Oh, oops. So yeah, we're gonna do a DPS test real quick. It's the same way I test all of my builds, is against the dummy. I attack the dummy for a minute, and then whatever percentage of health the dummy's on is how I gauge the damage of a build. You're looking for tank. Okay, here. I mean, this build's okay. This build will get you there, but this is probably one of the tankiest. The build I just shared with you is probably one of the tankiest Sentinels I've ever done. The thing is, tank and Sentinel are typically not in the same sentence. Sentinel does really good for a while, but then once you start, 500 plus corruption, certain things fall away. Okay. So basically, I attack this thing for a minute to gauge wherever the health bar is. That's how I gauge the damage. I've had really good builds get it down to like 86, 85, even below. I've had decent builds get it into the low 90s, and then I've had this is good for clearing monos builds, get it into the 96%. So I think this one is good. Let's test it out. I got a stopwatch on my phone. Thing is, the hitbox is kind of small. Yeah, and then I already messed up. Okay. Let's see if it goes any lower. %85. Bro, this, like, I didn't realize the damage was this high with this build. Like, I know it's like whatever. It's 85% against the dummy. Let me test it again, just to make sure. This test is pretty consistent. The only inconsistency is me and how I do it. So I try to be as consistent as possible with this. So here's what we're going to do for the test again. So it's back to full health. So I'm going to make sure I have max sigils and go. Okay, that's it. Yeah, this is probably the highest damaging build I've never. You know, I have a waypoint. No, oh my gosh. And look, it's still ticking. I've never had a build in 1 minute get it down into the 70s. Sadly, I wasn't testing, like, okay, the only build that I can think of that can get close to this was the Master Yi build, and sadly, yeah, 999 stacks. Sadly, with the Master Yi build, I never had this sort of test. I mean, I had it, but I never developed this test. All right, let's try this again. Because first one was 85. This one is in the 70s. Obviously, I was inconsistent the first time around. So let's try it again. Okay, so we're going to stand right here. We're going to sigil all the way up to max sigils and go. Yeah, I'm actually not really looking at the... like thanks, Tej. I appreciate it, because I'm not looking at the dummy. I'm looking at my bar for my cooldowns. Obviously, this is optimal. This is optimal damage because I can just stand in one place and focus. Okay. Clearly, I did something different, though. This is super inconsistent. Okay, so first test was 85%. Second test was 78%. So here's what I need to do. I need to just use sigils once, and then don't try and use sigils again. All right, this is the final test. This is the final test. Okay. And go. That's actually pretty good, Shogun. That's pretty good, man. A 93 is actually pretty decent. Just pure hits, yeah. That's it. Okay. So I don't know what I did the first time. So the fact that it actually made it into the 70s is something, but now we're starting to get really consistent. Consistently hitting around an 82. This is definitely, yeah. So that was the last test, but an 82 for the bleed build. Though, for some odd reason, we had a fluke and hit a 78. Like, that's... I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, well, let's... All right. Yeah, just pure hits for sure. Let's go. Have fun. Hey, Shogun, thanks for stopping by, man. Hopefully those builds give you some inspiration. You take care, brother. Good night.
shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic.
Stand.
My vengeance will be paid in hand.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I stood too close to the sun there, chat.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic. My vengeance will be paid in hand. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its ruin. Do you deny it?
Hey, what, Vinceris? How goes the grind? Oh, we're just killing stuff, getting some items.
Changes anything. This world is already.
That's a lot of items, chat. I didn't realize how many prophecies I had going on. Whew. That's a lot of items. Yeah, 30,000 runes of shattering. I just got like this picture in my head. Somebody in like a somebody in a corner is just like, "Hey, you need some runes of shattering?" Yeah, what do you got? Opens up their coat, and then all it's just like medals and watches and stuff like that. It's just runes of shattering all. That's what it looked like when I opened the page. That's funny as hell. Oh, just have a full pay. Yeah, I see what you mean. So how you doing tonight, Vinceris? Oh, we don't care about this stuff. Okay, to be honest, I probably have close to enough spears, but it's good. It's good to bank. It's good to bank this stuff. Just just got done with choir rehearsal, so you're chilling? Okay. Now we head out. How much are new tabs for you right now? Like 500. 500K. 500. 500 grand? 500,000 smackers. Well, this is Legacy.
This hate, this despair, oblivion, This changes anything. This world is already dead.
This one goes out to Vinceris. I did this for you, boo-boo. I should buy more. Circle of Fortune, chat. You need Runes of Shattering? We got Runes of Shattering. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. So, what we're going to do is T6's update. We're going to turn that off, but then what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. All right, then we're going to go through and we're going to select what we actually want at T6. I'll be fine with dexterity at T6. Yeah. You finally switch over. I got one of the 3 prophecies, the other 2 not sure what to do. Oh, okay. So you want a quick prophecy breakdown? So obviously, you know, to get the slots on the prophecy, you have to rank up. So let's assume you're high enough level. I gotta move my face for this one. What's up, guys? Okay, enough of that. So, okay, so one so once you unlock all 3 slots, what should you run? That's the question, right? What should you be running? Everybody's different, but most people would agree who do Circle of Fortune to run Refracting Lens of Rhyme, which requires level 7, and Refracting Lens of Wealth, which requires level 8. Refracting Lens of Wealth, 90% more cost of all prophecies, but they offer double the rewards on completion. 90% more cost for double. Refracting Lens of Rhyme, 80% more cost of all prophecies, but they offer twice as many uses before expiring. So these are going to be updated to reflect that. You know that New York and Minnesota are complete opposites. New York has the Big Apple and Minnesota has Minneapolis. It's good to know, man. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? So, Vinceris, you get to use your prophecies twice as much, and you get double of whatever it drops. So, and when you have these, it bakes it into the thing. So here, let me take this off and let me show you. What's up, guys? Of course, Air Dragon had to clip it. Okay, so now that I've taken this off, look, it actually it's just giving normal amounts. Instead of 24 glyphs, it's giving me 12 because I took these out. And they cost normal, right? They don't cost an arm and a leg. But I like these. Plus, I generally earn a lot of favor, so... Oh. What's up, guys? I'd ask you why you clipped it, but I kind of don't blame you. No idea. Innocent until proven guilty. You have nothing on me, realizes posted evidence. I'll check the lenses out once I get to that level, for sure. So while you're leveling, while you're getting up through there, the lenses I recommend Right. So what I recommend you doing is taking some lenses right now that that block out certain activities like arena. Well, I mean, if you like arena and you like doing prophecies in arena, by all means. But typically, what I like to do is block out. If I'm not using those lenses, I try to block out stuff that like I try to block out campaign, arena, and possibly dungeons, and just leave monos. Since I'm using the double lenses, though, I block out just arena and I take whatever I can get. Arena is dreadful. Yeah, there you go. That's why in all of my timelines, all of my telescopes, I block out arena activities. People ask me why I don't use focusing lenses like let's say I'm doing rings, right? Like let's say I'm doing rings. People will ask me why don't you just stick in the ring thing, the ring focusing. And I'll be like, I literally hate doing arena prophecies that much. I would rather do a campaign ring than yeah. I'd rather sit there sorting instead of doing an arena prophecy. Though now that I think about it, I should probably just take the focusing lenses because rings will come up more often. I can just skip the arena ones, but nonetheless, I'm that petty. You typically block arena and dungeons and focus on either exalted or unique rewards. Yeah, that's fair. +5 to all attributes. Lovely. I gotta say, killing 6 Immortal Eyes and 3 Diamond Matrons for the other 2 prophecies, yeah, that kind of sucks. One of the timelines definitely has more Immortal Eye chances. I can't recall. There's a couple that have high Immortal Eyes. I try to skip those and grab like Siege Golem and Scorpion because I play a lot of Black Sun and those spawn. And the Black Sun. And Void Horrors spawn here too. It's a great timeline. I love the Black Sun. Alright. Oh, shoot. Stun, dead. Can't hear Black Sun enough. Good old SWG. Not to be confused with Black Hole Sun. Well, we don't want it to wash away the rain, right? Soundgarden, yeah.
Stand down or die.
Wish there was a unique that tightened up the hammers. Yeah, I mean, they're essentially just melee anyway. Oh, who cares? Let's take it. +7 to all attributes. What is this? What is it? Banish. What do I think? I think, like, it sounds cool on surface, but you would probably need something to proc your hammers for you. Because otherwise you're going to be constantly stopping spinning to activate more hammers. You would have to slow the hammers down by a lot. Lots of juggling, and then if you're doing like any of the X number of thing happens while channeling affixes, that's gonna suck. Now you have 700 armor while channeling. Well, I'm gonna stop channeling to cast these hammers. Well, guess what? There goes plus 700 armor. Yeah. Endurance while channeling. There goes your endurance. Resistances while channeling. So obviously you would probably not want to use those affixes, because if you're going to be stopping constantly to do other stuff. So I mean, you see what I mean. I'm starting to sound like Johnny Raincloud over here. It depends on how you got it set up. I'm not saying they go into the tank. I'm gonna say you would lose out. Yeah, I would comfortably say if you're gonna go with that style of build, don't plan on taking any conditional affixes like armor while channeling, resistances while channeling, endurance while channeling. If you know for sure you're going to be stopping to do that sort of thing. Obviously, I haven't taken any of those with this build because I'm not channeling. Hey, what up, Kaiser? All right. Let's get back to it. How you doing today, man? How are you doing today? How much space is needed to make a fungi grow? Oh man. How fun are we talking? Is it all based in the motion of the ocean? As much room as possible. Okay. Oh, okay, that was a pretty good dad joke. I obviously took that in a really not safe for work fashion. How much room for a fungi to grow? What are we talking? What up, Dimit, over on Kick? Thank you for the follow.
Stand down or die.
Oh, God. I know. I should just read what the shrine does first.
Stand down.
Can you get a 100% block chance on this build? I mean, yeah, you can get a 100% block chance. Are you going to want a 100% block chance? It depends. What kind of shield do you want to use? Yeah, you can get a 100% block chance, but I'd have to change out my shield.
Stand down or die.
I think I have my block chance as high as I can go. Yeah. So can you get 100% block chance with the bleed shield? I think the answer is no. I'm at 87% right now, and I'm pretty sure I have max values of everything. Okay, so 46% block chance with the shield itself. 4% block chance, 4% block chance. I lied a little bit. You can also get 4% on your gloves. I obviously don't have that, but I mean, okay, take it up to 91%. Because let's take a look at the tree. Block chance, block chance, block chance, block chance. Yeah, I took every block chance node you can. Okay, so that's 1. Oh, well, that's 2%. That's 3%. That's 5% block chance. That's 8% block chance. That's what is this? 8 plus 5. That's 13% block chance. Okay, so let's think about this. We could possibly squeeze out another 9% block chance. Let's go to the relics. Yeah, it's not Valdir's. They're kind of obscure, but there's a Sentinel relic that gives you up to 5% block chance. Well, let's take a look. Did I take block chance? I did. 8% block chance here. So 4% more block chance for the gloves and 5% for the relic implicit. So 9%. And then I've picked up 3% block chance per sigil. And with the way I have it set up, I have 5 sigils. These give added levels to Sigils of Hope, but they don't actually give you an extra Sigil of Hope. Right. I mean, the only reason why you would use that on the gloves is if you had like a 4 LP Salt of the Wounds, right? Right, if you had a 4 LP Salt of the Wounds, or 3 LP, yeah, like a 2 or 3 LP Salt of the Wounds. Love Nev, thank you so much for the follow. If you had like a 2 or 3 LP Salt of the Wounds, then I could see it. Because you could then slam tier 6, because that's all you would need. You can go tier 7, but that's not going to give you more block chance. You're just going to get more block effectiveness at tier 7. So you can slam it with, let's say you have T6 health, T6 block chance. Boom. 4% and then whatever health. Then, yeah, you can't do that with the, I mean, you're going to be giving up chance to bleed. You're going to be giving up bleed duration, and you're going to be giving up our main source of sustain with this relic just for block chance. So ultimately, in the end, I say not worth. And still, 87% block chance is still pretty good, but it's when we don't block a hit, right? Plus, this Sentinel build's kind of living on the edge anyway. I was suffering from dots, and since this build doesn't use Eternal Gauntlets, it uses Salt of the Wound. My only source of dot reduction was, hold up. My only source of dot reduction is Champion's Regalia. So, with the build guide. So I made a change. I'm using Decayed Skull. See right here, I'm using a 3 LP Decayed Skull. I could do better for health, but 9% more armor and 25% of armor mitigation also applies to dots. To go with Champion Regalia. What do I got on this one? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, let's go fight. Let's go fight Void Chicken.
Stand down.
The dawn of the Black Sun. My shadow will cover this world once more.
Dude, just chill, homie. Homie! Homie!
Pathetic. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world urges me. Do you think it changes anything? This world is already dead.
Oh, that is such a freaking rotten shame. There was 5 hybrid. Hey, what up, Burnt? There was 5 hybrid health shards on those boots, and I shattered it, and I got 0. How you doing, Burn? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a good one, man. Oh, I'm telling you what, guys, we're gonna have some pretty nutty looking spears. All right, let's see if we can't find some more. Is this guy naked? What's up, Comiker? Wait, Comiker? Wait, I feel like I recognize that name. What up, Comiker? Just drifting off to sleep. I'm getting back into playing more LE again. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, man. I am glad to hear it. All right, let's pick up a couple quick spear prophecies.
I knew you had something to ask. It would be my pleasure to satisfy your curiosity.
Wait. Hold up. What do I need spears for? I'm working on a javelin build. That is... Okay. She sounded very suggestive.
I knew you had something to ask. It would be my pleasure to satisfy your curiosity.
Oh. I bet you would. I'm sorry, man. Maybe my mind is just dirty, but I was just like super suggestive. Like, it would be my pleasure to satisfy your curiosity. Slips you a business card, OnlyFans on the back. Okay. Okay, that was too far. Too far. Give me 2.
I knew you had something to ask. It would be my pleasure to satisfy your curiosity.
Lightless Harbor, okay. Arena. Or we kill Orbis. I don't think it's going to be worth it killing the... I mean, it's the arena champion, so that's cool. Or we just go kill Orbis. Jorah? No. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. No. Reign of okay, Emperor of Corpses, fine. Okay, that's probably enough. There we go. Get rid of that filth. Okay, so we gotta kill Jorah. And Emperor of Corpses. Oh, look, rings. Okay, we're about to go do something. Here's what we're about to go do. Okay, so this timeline, it's a little like 500 corruption's fine, but I want to farm 800 corruption today, and I gotta kill Emperor of Corpses. So what I say we do is we push the corruption and go kill Emperor of Corpses. So let's look at our rewards right now. Item rarity 543%, experience 354. I got a timeline with over 1,000 corruption. So this might become my highest timeline. Let's see if I can kill Emperor of Corpses at 1,200 plus corruption. That's why I picked up these rings, so I can just glyph of envy. He's so skinny, it's annoying.
The end will come all the same.
He's so skinny. Raging fat man caught on camera complaining about skinny people. Plays the clip. He's so skinny, it's annoying. Out of context clips. Dude, honestly, I'm gonna clip that. I clip myself. What I got on my belt? This is a really just solid belt. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I just wish it was a little bit more. I mean, how much effective health? That's a lot of effective health. So this is not 1200 corruption. This is 1147. But for this character, this is the highest. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we were at 547 corruption. Not corruption. We're at like 500 something corruption. We've now raised it to 1,000 plus because we're just going to be killing the boss. For this build, this is probably the easiest boss to do it against. I don't think the build is going to do well at 1,147 corruption. I just don't think there's enough for the way I have it set up. I've seen people with bleed builds do 1,100 corruption, but they have it set up differently than I do because they're at a higher level of corruption. But for our experience gained, did not go up by much. Oh, you guys can't see this. I just realized this. So first time we did 500. It was like 540 increased rarity and then like 300 something increased experience. So we've more than doubled our corruption, and that's doubled our item rarity. But we've only increased our experience gain by 90%. There's diminishing returns on experience by pushing corruption, but yeah. So with that being said, let's get into it. So he's probably the easiest boss, and I'm not fighting the Harbinger because I'm trying to do prophecies. Because of how big the boss is, he just absorbs hammers.
Stand down or die.
What? Yeah, baby. There we go. You know, I'll take it because it's 2 LP and I've never seen one with 2 LP before. Morditis Reach. It's considered a spear? Are these hard to find? I feel like I don't really see these. I've been doing like a ton of these prophecies. I've never seen a Morditis. I'm just going to take it. Sadly, not much in the LP department, but that's okay. Let's go drop this stuff off. Okay. Wait, is this guy still here? Comiker? Wait, didn't we have a Comiker stop by the stream? Comiker, are you in the chat right now? Is that why I'm recognizing the name? No, we have a Kaiserin in the chat. Yeah, I feel like I've seen. Yeah, I feel like I've seen Comiker in the Twitch chat before. Yo, what's good, homie? Okay. That's gonna be super hilarious if he comes by at some point. I'd be like, yo, what's good? Ha! I was spying on your naked character.
Stand down or die.
Hey, what up, Chris? It seems like in this game you need to make a variety of builds and not stick to just one since you will become bored very easy. Is that true? It depends on the person. I've seen people that literally just play one build and they have fun with it. They'll try out other stuff, but they'll... Hey, what up, Don? They'll try out other stuff, but for the most part, they stick to their one build. I personally like to move stuff around. It's for me personally, I might get a little bored and I like to switch stuff up. But for the most part, it really depends on the personality, Krish, over on YouTube. Yo, what's good, Don? What are you up to today? Okay. Death of Boss. Alright, this is gonna be pretty simple. You personally like to try other builds? Yeah, Krish, that's perfectly fine. Like I know of people who have stopped by before, and when I talk to them, they're like, yeah, I've been playing the game for a while. I'm like, oh really? Not like a stat check, but just like, oh, so what do you like about it? And they'll be like, I like the different builds. I'll be like, well, what's your most favorite build? Just trying to figure out this game. Got it a few days ago. All right, Don, I got you. I'm definitely doing some higher... Thanks for the babble. No worries, Krish. I'm definitely doing some higher end stuff, but for the most part, you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, but I've talked to some people. I'm like, oh, so what's your favorite build? What's the build that you've like pushed the furthest? They'd be like, oh, I've only ever gotten to like Corruption 100. I'd be like, oh, well, what's up? They'd be like, oh, I'll get to Corruption 100 with a build, and then I'll be like, I want to play another one just because I love the game that much. I want to try out something new. And they've been playing the game longer than me, you know? All right, so we're gonna try this. Krish, what's up? You're following me over here on Twitch. Don't do that to me, man. I'm gonna be so used to seeing you over on YouTube, now over on Twitch. I'm kidding. Watch me wherever you want, bro. Oh, good. Okay, I think I got enough win LPs. Is it a good roll? It's okay. An audio check on Twitch. Can't hear you there. Well, can you guys hear me on Twitch? Testing 1 2 3. Can I be heard on Twitch? Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, Krish, it looks like everybody can hear me on Twitch. Okay, now I do. Okay, so how many more bosses do we have to kill? Oh, we have to go back one more time. I hear you loud and clear. If you're enjoying the stream, thank you, Streamlabs. My damage spikes like crazy at times, and I don't know why. Well, what kind of build? Yeah, preferably Twitch. Nice to see you. Hey, what up, Krish? What kind of build are you playing, Dawn? I just gotta pick them up. I can't help myself. Just a mismatched Blade Dancer build. I'm not following a build guide or anything. Okay. Okay. Are you using Shadow Daggers? That might be an explanation. Shadow Daggers can make your build very spiky if you're not applying them regularly. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah, cool. I got room. I'm pretty sure I got enough Tyrannies to slam anyone I want. So, I guess I just got to choose. Okay, yeah, let's mess with that. We could try this out. I got so many of these. There we go. Actually, let's just slam it onto something like that. Your dancing strikes apply. Okay. So, Shadow Daggers is a condition in the game. And this might be it. You have to apply stacks of Shadow Daggers, and then all at once, boom, it'll do damage. So, like, with this build, I'm applying bleed, right? It's a condition. It's an ailment. Shadow Daggers is the same thing, but Shadow Daggers works differently. The way Shadow Daggers works is once you hit 4 stacks, it does all of its damage at once, and then it resets all the stacks of Shadow Daggers on the enemy, and then you start again. So, especially if you don't have a lot of attack speed, and you're just like 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. Whoa, look at all that damage. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4. Whoa, look at all that. You see what I mean? Like, it could be like, whoa. I'm not saying that's what's happening with you, but I will say I've noticed that when I've played Shadow Dagger builds myself on Blade Dancer. You'll be doing pitiful damage, and all of a sudden you nowhere near 28k. Okay. There's going to be a lot of different things for me to try and diagnose what you're experiencing. Shadow Daggers comes to mind, but you also got different multipliers. like obviously this is different, right? I'm playing Sentinel, but you got these things called more multipliers right here. You'll have to read the text, but like in this case, smite deals significantly more damage, multiplicative with other modifiers. So the idea is to try and stack more multipliers. And if you don't know, so here's a more multiplier, here's a more multiplier. You can get more multipliers on your gear. I'm only level 42, so I'm not sure if that's a lot or not. It's, I would say 28k is a lot, especially for level 42. Wait. What's probably going to happen as you level up, you're going to want to try and figure out how you're doing 28k damage. Then you're going to want to try and be as consistent as possible in attaining and maintaining 28k damage. Because 28k damage, like a hit, can be very good. It's going to depend on how fast you're applying 28k damage. Oh, maybe you... Yeah, Shadow Dagger's always crit. Yeah, without like seeing some gameplay, Dawn, I can I could just sit here and just ramble for a while. Maybe take a look next time you're playing, or just go, hey, it's cool. I'm glad I'm just randomly getting 28k damage out of nowhere every once in a while, and just keep playing the game, having fun. Don't follow a guide. You're doing the right thing. Don't follow a guide. Just play the game. Play the game and have fun. Read what your gear does. Like what Kaiseren's saying. You know, maybe you just got some new gear that's giving you crit multi, and you're getting crits out of nowhere. Good tips? Yeah, for sure. All right, all right, guys. I'm gonna go slam some stuff. So yeah, we will try and get a Tyrannies with percent lightning damage and flat lightning damage. So what we're basically doing is we're working on a new build. It's going to be a throwing build with spear for javelin. Stirred. Yeah. So we're working on a new build, so that's why I'm playing Bleed Hammers. I'm not trying to work on a new Bleed Hammers build guide. It's finished. It's on YouTube, if you guys are curious about that. I wanted something that was solid for farming.
Dares intrude upon my research. No matter. They cannot reach Eris.
Stand down or die.
Should I pick up the Runes of Creation? I'm kidding. Yes. Yes, they take increased damage. I like how you ask that, and then all of a sudden it just, there's like so many lizards on screen, on my screen all of a sudden. Oh, oh, I got two 2LP Tyrannies. Yeah. A 3LP draw. I feel like I've always gotten solid loot from dungeons. That explains the big numbers then. I normally hit for 3 to 5K. I willed them into existence. Sounds good, man. Dawn, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Okay. Twitch. Okay.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Could it be?
No. No, it has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with the Epoch. Oh. I don't even know what to make of the items in game. Have you played action RPGs before, Dawn? Are you like a Path of Exile person?
Stand down or die.
Yeah. So, this game gives you a lot of loot. The game gives you a lot of loot for sure. Am I gonna get lucky with 2 LPs? No. Yeah, it certainly gives you a lot of loot. Pretty early on, I had to learn how to use the loot filter just because there's so much in game. And when I first started playing, I was doing the I came over from Diablo 4. I was doing the classic pick up stuff and sell it. Don't do that. There's just too much stuff in game. Hopefully she doesn't drop a bunch of stuff. I mean, that's a T7, so I ain't getting rid of this. Okay, yeah. So Dawn, there's under gameplay, you can equip a loot filter, and you can just filter out good old D4, step backwards from D3. Yeah. I wasn't feeling it, so I left as well. So you can do. So you can make your own loot filter. You can download a loot filter from other people. if you look right here, I got normal, magic, rare, and exalted items, the purple items. I have them all hidden. I'm hiding all sorts of different stuff, and then slowly I'm adding in rules that show me stuff I want, and then I can add different conditions like, oh, these are affixes that I'm going to want, and they're a high level, so I got it colored red to catch my attention and make it bigger. Blue, I mean, you could do it any way you want, but for me, light blue typically means either an idol or that's something that will directly benefit my current build or a build I'm working for. You can color code it any way you want. They got all these different colors. They got all these different colors that you can use to color code and customize your loot filter.
Epoch, I will have it. Sapphire waters.
Okay. Oh, does not fit. Oh, well, that's why it doesn't fit. I only use 2. You're not trying to do anything with smite. You're not trying to like. The only thing smite's doing essentially is, I mean, smite gives you a little extra damage, but you're mostly taking smite for that passive 20% cast speed. Like, they're doing some damage, but it's not a whole lot. Because of the way, because of the interaction with smite now. Hold up. I could come back to here, right? I guess I was looking for daggers too. So, Dawn, I was talking about that loot filter. And currently I could see this, but look at all the items that are actually here when I disable the loot filter. All of this stuff I don't really need, because I'm not looking for it. Here's everything that's being hidden. I think I can go back. You're even hiding no LPs. I can't do that. Unless it's a high level unique. I still can't do that. Okay. Well, let's drop all this stuff off. And if you're wondering why I'm click and dragging it, it's because I got some stash tab affinities set up, and I'd rather have these particular items be in this particular stash tab. Yeah, purple is the highest basic gear. So when an item is purple, it means one affix on the gear is considered exalted. So purple gear is also known as exalted gear. And there's different levels of exalted affixes, but let's pick this up. So this has what is called a tier 7 exalted affix. That is the highest level affix you can get on a piece of gear that drops. You can't craft that high. You can craft, right, in the game, but you can only craft up to tier 5. So if I upgrade this, bam, that's now tier 5. I can't go anymore. I can't edit this. But tier 7, tier 6 and 7, those are the highest you can find in game. That will drop on the ground. And you can do different activities. What's the best leveling skill for Pally? Hey, what up, Goldsmere? So the best leveling skill for Paladin, in my opinion, is the one I do all the time: hammers and grab the ignite. Put 2 points in here, 3 points, 1 point, 3 points. Global ignite chance per zeal stack. Yeah. This is how I level every character. The moment you can, specialize in the hammers, take ignite. If it's a tune, if it's an alternate tune, get yourself a what's that? Fire starter's torch. Get yourself a fire starter's torch. That'll carry you all the way to empowereds, pretty much. Just make a build around it. Just get yourself a fire starter's torch, maybe slam it with some fire damage or damage over time. Find some ignite gear along the way, you know, design your loot filter for some ignite gear and use the hammers. Holy Aura, yeah, it's going to help take care of a lot of your resistances. It's going to give you ignite chance. It's going to give you fire pin. Ignite hammers all the way. You can even try and make some in-game builds with it, but for leveling, in my opinion, for Paladin, bar none, ignite hammers. Because, I mean, you don't even need gear for it. You can just get it almost 100% ignite chance for free. Actually, you can get 100% ignite chance. Yeah, you can even pair it with Holy Trail Javelin. I mean, I don't really use Holy Trail Javelin, but you can. And it's just the fact you can get it so early. All right. Okay, well, we got a couple. We got a couple options here. Okay, let's just take a Tyrannus. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of that. Let's hit it with some melee lightning damage as well. I mean, just to be safe. Honestly, this ain't 2 LP. Ah, backfired. Oh well. Bye bye. Isn't Javelin a throwing attack? Yeah. So, I guess you're gonna ask me, why am I trying to throw melee lightning damage on there? You're just dying to know, aren't you, Kaiser? Why Babbling Bike, a known Sentinel simp who's very familiar with all of the skills, why is that idiot trying to put melee damage on a spear? I know, I'm sounding very condescending right now. I'm sorry. I take it back. It's very simple. You can flat melee damage on a spear is applied as throwing damage at 50% value. So you can convert. Yeah, so if you're doing like a crit javelin build, you can convert, you can get free flat damage by convert. It has to be a spear, and you can convert the melee damage into throwing damage, albeit at 50% value. That's why I was valuing the exalted percent affix.
Intruders? A waste of
Yeah. You know what, Kaiser? I'm sorry. I was thinking about it. I just sounded like so condescending. You dare question me? That was an honest question. Oh, here we go. Tyrannies? Give me the tranny. Okay. Goldsmere, did you hear my response? I mean, if you're still there. YouTube, thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. All right.
How is this possible? Only I should be able to command time here.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, that's why. That's what's wrong with this pig. Oh, a little mortality's grasp. I feel like I don't see this that often. Yeah, I don't really see these drop all that much. Here we go. I found it.
Stand down or die.
It all makes sense.
Okay. Okay, so that's... Okay, cool. So these are Nemesis fodder. Oh, that's a T7. Yeah, nice, nice. Okay. That one's flat. Ooh, we can do fun stuff with that. You know what? Let's not waste any time. What should we add on here? We are gonna add lightning pin. We're gonna seal that. Ooh. Okay, cool. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it works. Uniques in this game are pretty cool. Yeah, there's some really cool ones. Yeah, not the best. Wish I could have gotten more, but hey, I got the percent and I got the flat, and they're not minimum rolls. So, this is actually a really nicely rolled. So, in case you guys have never been here before, Dawn, I know you're new. This is something that you can do in the game that colloquially, it's known as slamming. All right, so this is what we call a slam. You fight through this dungeon, you get to the end, and there's a box. In the box, you put a purple and exalted item of the same type as the unique item, and then you slam them together. So, as you can see, this has 2 legendary potential. So, with 2 legendary potential, 2 affixes that are not sealed, so that melee physical damage will not go over there. It's a sealed affix. So, melee lightning, increase area for melee area skills, or lightning pin will be 2 of those affixes will go on to this item. I cannot choose which ones go over. But with 2 LP, one would hope that I get the melee lightning damage. Actually, hold up. I got a lot of spears, and this is actually a really nice one. Let's see. Do I have anything like that? Yeah, I need to think about this. Okay. That one's kind of... No. 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 Yeah, I'm using this. All right, game. Please do not screw me. It's gonna screw me. Ah! Ah! Ayo. Oh. Oh, those are the 2 affixes I wanted, chat. Man, our spear is done. Look at all of these spears I have farmed expecting to get screwed. And we get what we're looking for. Now, I guess what we can do is try and get the inverse. Try and get percent lightning and flat melee lightning. Like, this could be fun. Can I make a bill with it? Yeah. 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 Hey, welcome back, David. That's why I'm doing these slams. So, in case you guys didn't know, So let's go over here. So I want to do a javelin build. All right, and you can come over here and you can get javelin. You can turn javelin into lightning damage. So it does have a 141 lightning pin, but that's with electrify. Electrify is an ailment. It actually only has 22. This is a max roll. This is a max roll lightning pin. It actually only has 22 lightning pin overall. So this is a rather odd item. The only time I've seen this item used is when people are doing like electrify dot builds. I've never done a straight up crit build with this item. So with javelin, we convert added melee damage into added throwing damage at 50% value. So that was 101. That's 101 flat melee lightning damage. That's going to become 50.5. I don't know if they do decimals or round up or down, but that's going to be, let's just say 50 flat throwing damage. That's actually a lot of throwing damage. That's more than a T7 affix on your gear, and you get to put it on your weapon. And it's also got a nice percentage. We can take some flat lightning. We can convert it to lightning, even though I think Tyrannus does it. 100% javelin damage converted to lightning. Okay. You also get some flat lightning throwing damage already baked into the spear. So my idea that I have, I don't know if it's going to be good. I put together a little planner. My idea is to convert it to lightning and then grab like some of these more multipliers right here. Minus mana cost. We might not need minus mana cost. We can grab armor shred here. I think it's nice to have it baked in. But yeah, so we can grab some of this. Ignite and bleed chance from all sources is converted to electricity. Oh, so you can convert. Oh, you can do a lot of damage over time. I see why people like to. Yeah, I suppose so. But I decided 100% javelin damage converted to lightning. I decided to keep it safe and slam on melee. So could you go for all damage types since 100% of it goes to lightning? Maybe if it's on Tyrannus. Because here, Javelin's base physical damage is converted to lightning. Consequently, this damage scales with increases to lightning damage, but not physical. On the skill tree. No, it'll just convert. It converts what this scales with. Anything on the skill tree, yeah, it'll convert it to lightning. Anything that was giving you physical here, it'll convert it to lightning. Javelin gains physical and lightning pin for each second you've been standing still. Oh. You can get a lot of lightning pin for just standing still. That's insane. Well, okay. Well, we don't need to take this. Technically, I don't even think we need to take Divine Throws. We could put a point in Holy Spears. We already got a lot of flat. I'd be more interested in taking something like Forceful Hurl. Yeah, so this is a build I plan on trying to make a build out of this. But I've seen people make javelin builds that play in directly to the Divine Throws here. No, I don't think we're going to do that. I guess it's back to farming, chat. honestly, we can even start converting stuff over tomorrow, but no, let's not do it yet. Let's go farm some stuff. I want to go farm some more rings. Go kill that dude. Okay. Blood, frost, and death. Here I come. Yeah, let's increase. I think on the item, but not on the skill tree. I mean, any increases in the skill tree would increase it. Yeah. But if we're talking about gear from other sources without the node, yeah. Oh, jeez. We're all about them spears. You can do dots. I'm doing regular damage. But I've seen people go full on electrify. So, right? So, 100% of bleed and ignite chance converted to electrify chance for javelin. So, what you can do is you can take something like this, slam it with bleed and ignite. It'd be awesome if you can get... Can I test on the dummy? I don't have a Tyranny set up with... I would also have to spec into Javelin to get those. Because like right now, it's not... I don't have any sources of ignite. Well, I guess I have sources of bleed. Okay, here, yeah. Hold up. But, I mean, if you're really interested in this build, David, I would say just keep a look at your... if you're subscribed over on YouTube, keep an eye on your subscription feed. And you'll know when I switch over. When I switch over to this Javelin build. Yeah. I guess it only converts the bleed from the skill tree and not the blessing. Because, like, how am I still doing bleed? The dot's like 20k without any nodes? Well... Yeah, it's probably converted my bleed chance from Vault because it 100% of bleed and ignite chance converted. Oh, it's converting whatever's on the spear. And probably if I take this node, it'll convert it from all sources. So anything that's on the spear, it'll convert it to electrify. But if I take the node in Javelin, it'll convert it from all sources. So all this stuff that I have on right now that gives me a bleed chance will be converted into electrify chance. Yeah, like the electrify portion of this build is probably going to be pretty insane. But we're not there yet. Bleed javelins, huh? Okay. Well, this is a whole different build. Let's switch this back to hammers. I got some stuff I gotta kill. $1,001. Oh, this is gonna be a little insane in the membrane. Oh, let's go. I might die here. So I guess we could try out two different things. We could try out electrify, and then we could also try out electrify Tyrannies, and then we could also try crit Tyrannies.
Stand down or die.
Okay, cool. Oh, I better plug that into the loot filter. Add spear. Item type. Doesn't matter. So we're still looking for this. I mean, you can go in at your 40s, but since this is your first playthrough, Dawn, I would recommend playing through the campaign. Yeah, okay, we're going to turn off this. Actually, no, let's convert this to tier 7. So we'll keep looking for these, but like at tier 7, since I got plenty now. And this we'll look at for at tier 6. Okay, cool. Orions? Okay. Right. Oh, oops. I'll keep one. Alright, he's going to have 30% more health. That is acceptable. So this is like 1,000 some odd corruption.
Stand down or die.
Why are you fighting for these beasts? No matter. You will die soon. The chill of death surrounds you.
Oh, this guy's got a lot of health.
Blood begin to freeze.
Where'd he go?
Your body will make an exceptional servant. Your interference ends now. These beasts. No! I am undying.
Oh, you're undying my left nut. A two-handed spear drop. Yeah, replace. We're saying not a single... Oh my gosh. Terribly unlucky. Terribly unlucky. Not a single ring. Okay, let's fire him again.
Why are you fighting for these beasts? No matter. You will die soon enough. The chill of death surrounds you. Can you feel your blood begin to freeze? Your body will make an exceptional servant. Your interference ends now. These beasts obey me.
Oh, jeez. What a freaking prick. He just sat in his little cloud of death. He's like, you know what? I'm going to summon these clouds. Yeah, they're going to hurt you a lot. You know what? I'm just going to set them. Oh, yeah, you're basically melee. Well, that sucks for you.
Why are you fighting for these beasts? No matter. You'll die soon enough. The chill of death surrounds you. Can you feel your blood begin to freeze? now. These beasts obey me.
There we go. Here we go. Well, hold up. Like, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm only looking for ivory rings with throwing attack speed equal to tier 6. Well, there's nothing there. Okay, do I have any more prophecies for this dude? I don't think so. Oh yeah, he dropped stuff. Where did he drop? Wait, these kind of uncommon? 2 LP Frostbite? That's gotta be kind of uncommon. Yeah, it's a 1% chance to get 2 LP Frostbite. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Okay, I don't think I've ever found a Code of the Erase with anything more than 20. 21. This is insane. The dream on both of these. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here for tonight. Yeah, build's coming along good. We'll be doing some more bleed hammers again tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna keep farming for this build, and hopefully by Saturday this weekend I'll be able to get it up and running. I'm glad you guys are interested in bleed hammers. I'll edit the description with the build guide to this build. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. If you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and send you guys over towards the Sovs. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace out. YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.